Hi, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new here. Today, I am here to do an empties video. These are basically my empties since the last time I filmed, which I think has been approximately a month or so. And I have about 30 minutes to film this before I have to leave and go pick up my son. So I'm gonna try to be efficient, and maybe it won't even take that long, we'll see. Okay, there's sometimes stuff I have in here that I haven't really yet finished yet. So if you see me like doing a few things like that, that's because when I open a soap, like a body soap, I put the wrapper in so I remember, but I haven't yet finished it yet. So let's start with this Odacite Energy Awakening Evergreen Bath Soak. I haven't been taking baths like all summer. I just don't have the desire, but I did have the desire fairly recently when the temperature was kind of chilly one day and kind of gray. So I had enough in this to, it was almost like too much for one bath, but not enough for 2 baths. So I was like, let's just finish it, and treated myself to a decadent bath. I actually really like this stuff. It has Himalayan crystal salt, rosemary, and eucalyptus. It was very like, it's called Energy Awakening. So it was very like uplifting scent. It says uplift your vitality. I think that's a good description of it. It was just very fresh and like nice. I just enjoyed the scent. And this is actually something I'd probably consider buying again. I'm pretty picky about my bath products, but I liked this a lot, and it was a special scent. So this came as a gift with purchase at one point from something I bought last year. So I was a fan of this. All right. Next up, I have a Pipette body lotion. This was a baby lotion, rose and geranium. And this is, if you know me, I just tend to cut the tubes. So I'm just gonna fix that a little, there we go. I tend to cut the tubes as I go till I get all the product out. So this is, I use these on my kids after their baths. I love like lotioning them up, and it's just like, the scents are really nice, and I'm a big fan of the brand. It's super affordable. It seems like they're always having deals. I just saw recently they're having like a 35% off deal. So I probably am gonna order some more for them, because I did a little check today to see how much I had for the kids. So I'm gonna probably order more. And I saw that they have like some orange and vanilla scent, I think, that they haven't had since I've been using their products. And it sounds really nice. So I'm like, ooh, let's try that. I have a few sunscreens that I went through. And one of them was this Babo Botanicals Sheer Zinc Sunscreen for extra sensitive skin, SPF 30. Not a fan of this. I really like Babo Botanicals. However, I was excited that this was like a spray sunscreen, but it's a mineral spray sunscreen. And I thought it was kind of, it left like a white cast. It didn't really do a great job absorbing. So I looked like I had, you know, white streaks and everything. So I wouldn't purchase this again, but I would definitely still choose, I would still purchase Babo Botanicals sunscreen products, but not this one in this delivery system. Then I have a mineral sunscreen from Pipette. This is the first sunscreen I've used from them, and I was really happy with it. It was very affordable and has SPF 50. It's fragrance free. Wow, the expiration, oh, 2023. I thought it said some like date a lot further. Anyway, so use this on the kids and also myself at times, but mainly on the kids. And it absorbed great and everything. So I was really happy with it. And as you can see, I am a big Pipette fan, because I also have this product as well. This is the baby shampoo and wash in rose and geranium. So I finished this, and this is what we use to bathe the kids. We use it to wash their hair, wash their body. And I don't really get many complaints about like stinging their eyes or anything like that. So once again, big fan. I would say if you're not like initially attracted to the scent rose and geranium, I wouldn't normally be, but I find it to be very subtle and pleasant. So yeah, there's like some patchouli in there too, which I know can be kind of like polarizing to people, but I do highly recommend this brand, mainly because it's clean and affordable. All right, I have 2 other boxes in here for soaps that I haven't finished yet, so I can't do those. All right, I haven't finished this yet either. That can't go. Oh gosh, okay, this is a declutter. This is not empty, but it is Bare Republic Mineral Vanilla Cocoa Sunscreen Spray. And this expired in June 21, so over a year ago. And I just couldn't get myself to use it this summer. It just like the absorption was awful, huge white cast. So this is just gonna get dumped. This is an expired sunscreen that I couldn't get myself to use because there are thankfully better options out there. Given that it's summer and I have been using a lot of sunscreen, I have another one. Babyganics SPF 50+ sunscreen spray. This is the last one of them that I own. And this one does expire in December 2022, so it's still good. It was still good. But I do not like the ingredients in here. I felt like it was kind of greenwashing and like tricking me when I did buy it, I think like over a year ago. I thought Babyganics, like I just, you know, I should know better, but I thought that it would have all clean ingredients and I didn't do my research. And it has octocrylene and octisalate, some ingredients that I don't like the looks of based on some research. So while I liked the sunscreen, it absorbed well and everything. And I did use it to finish. I tried to not use it on the kids. I did sometimes, but in general, like my thought is often if I did buy something that wasn't great, which happens less and less now as I learn more and more, it's okay to use it this time, but then replace it with something better, which I think case in point, like I have done that, so that's good. All right, let's see what we have next. Oh, so this is something that I actually had in the empties last time, but my video had cut off. So this is from my Project Pan, and I'll talk about this again, or maybe I did in my last one, I think actually, but this is the Cocokind Resurfacing Sleep Mask. If you follow me, you may or may not remember that this like turned on me, even though it was stored correctly in my cabinet unopened. When I did open it in the time frame that it was supposed to be okay, it had separated, the smell was kind of weird and stuff. And I was trying to like find a use for it, but eventually one day I was just like, I'm dumping this. Cocokind, I followed up with them. They sent me a replacement, so I have a newer version of it. And I just kind of like did myself a favor and admitted I wasn't gonna use it anywhere, and that it's one of the few products that I dump out or have wasted. I tend to be really good about using things and repurposing them. So this is an empty, but I can't claim that I used it. In fact, it was almost full, but it had some spoilage issues. Okay. I did use up one of these soaps, I think, Hotspot. I used up this Sunny Ruckus Hotspot, and of course you can't see the soap because once you finish the soap, it's all gone. Big fan of this, had a great scent. It had, she puts like a proprietary blend of essential oils, so I can't tell you what it smelled like. This is from the brand Sunny Ruckus, if I didn't mention that. Marie makes soaps. I have purchased a lot of them, and I was really happy with this. It was like a, what was it, like a turmeric kind of scent? Because I don't think I really know what turmeric smells like, but like it was like a spicy kind of scent, I felt like, and it was not floral or like sweet or anything like that. It was more like a savory scent, if that makes any sense. And I was a big fan of the soap. Lasted a long time, lathered great, smelled good, really happy with it. I finished up this Wild Rose Beauty Serum. This was a gift with purchase from last year, one of my purchases. And I liked this well enough. I used this while traveling multiple times. And it definitely had a unique rose scent, and I'm not a huge rose fan, but it didn't bother me, and I liked the consistency of it. Not to the point that I'd want to purchase it on my own, but to the point that I used it in full. I will say that I had taken a midday shower one day when we were down in Cape Cod on vacation this summer, and I had put it on my face, and I was putting my daughter down for a nap, and I was like holding her, and she's like almost 2.5, so about 2.5, and I, you know, was singing to her right before I laid her down, and she smelled my face, and she was like disgusted. She's like, Mama, she's like, that smells so bad. She's like, take that off. So she really didn't like the smell. I was like, whoa, okay. So that's just a 2.5-year-old's feedback if you wanted that. But I liked it well enough. But like I said, it wouldn't be a repurchase for me. All right, so my next product is kind of silly the way I kept it. It's this Glow 9 Organics body lotion. I don't even know. I think it was stacked up like this. I don't know why I kept all the pieces, but it was 8 ounces. So it was like a really big body lotion, and it was my oldest one I had in my collection. I just looked at the expiration, which I had never noticed before. It was from February 2019 it expired. So it's been around a while, but thankfully it was fine. You know, it's like organic lemon, orange, and white grapefruit essential oil. So I will say their product held up wonderfully over the years and did not spoil upon several years after expiration. But I finished it. Like I said, oldest lotion in my collection. Everything else I have is like new and exciting. So that's awesome. And it's not something I would repurchase. I don't really have an interest in the brand. But glad to have it done. This is another little like ridiculous tube thing that I did. My Cocokind face SPF. I finished, this was like a little bit bigger. It was 2 ounces, no, 1.7 ounces. I am very happy with the Cocokind SPF. I used it on my face mainly, and I think there was like no white cast. I didn't get any sunburn issues. I used it throughout the summer, and it's really affordable compared to a lot of other face sunscreens. So it uses 21% zinc oxide. So I do highly recommend this sunscreen from Cocokind if you're looking for a nice face sunscreen with no white cast. All I can speak for is my skin tone, which is light. But I was really happy with it, and I would probably consider repurchasing it. There's a lot of other like facial SPFs I want to try. So I don't know if I would, you know, be purchasing it right away, but it's something I'd keep in my mind. That was a successful, you know, product that I liked. All right, actually, I decluttered 2 more things. I did declutter these 2 Babyganics sunscreen sticks. These expired in 2021, January. So like a year and a half ago, and I'm not keeping them, like, especially as now it's September 1st, I'm filming this. So we're like nearing the end of summer. I'm not gonna be putting as much sunscreen on my kids, and I don't wanna put expired sunscreen, and it's like a year and a half old now. So unfortunately I didn't like use these sticks a lot. Ultimately, I don't know if I'd buy sticks. I bought them maybe when the kids were like, or when, I don't know, they were younger, right? Because it's obviously older. But again, I mentioned Babyganics. Don't love the ingredients that are in some of their products, and I'm just like decluttering these. I did a good little declutter of like my sunscreen with finishing all these ones that were like half full, or, you know, just a lot of sunscreen in this as the summer comes to a close, sadly. All right. I finished this Osmia Balance Facial Serum, and it's supposed to help your skin balance its own sebum production. It has black cumin seed oil, which is a superstar ingredient, acai, shashandra fruit, rosehip seed. Yeah, so it was for normal, combination, or oily skin types. I got it as a sample in one of my previous Osmia purchases, and I took it with me camping recently, so it could be like a little decadence among camping. And I liked it fine. It had like a nice scent and everything. It served its purpose. It was, you know, a small amount, right? So I didn't get like a huge feel for the product, but I enjoyed using it. But it's not something in my mind that I'm like, oh, I want to go buy it, you know, repurchase it. It wasn't mind-blowing, but it was a nice little serum. It's the first serum I've tried from Osmia. I've tried a few of their samples of skincare products, but the things I've mainly used have been their soaps, their body soaps, and their, what else is there? What else? Oh, their body oils. Speaking of that, I finished this Osmia Water body oil, and the reason I kept the box too is because it tells me the scents: vetiver, juniper, and ginger lily, which is very unique. I got these last Christmas, I believe, during like Black Friday as a gift. I think they had like 3 body oil samples, or like small sizes. It was a nice scent. I like their body oils a lot, but I have to say I've had sticker shock with their products. They come out with a lot of their craft series body oils, and there were like, a lot of them are like $80. I think, don't quote me, I think they're like 4 ounces. I think when I look at them and the emails come out, I'm like, wow, that's really expensive. However, I haven't done a huge comparison as to some of the other products that I use to see how the price truly compares ounce by ounce. But I will say when I get the emails, I do have sticker shock based on the prices, and I don't know if I want to spend like $80 on 4 ounces of a body oil because I go through it really fast. So anyways, that remains to be seen though. I know there's like a Botanical body oil I loved at one point that I was willing to pay like $60 for, but I don't remember the ounces. So, you know, I can't really judge without comparing ounces and costs and everything. That being said, I liked this, but I'm not sold on any body oil I've used so far. So while this wasn't nice and I enjoyed using it, and my mom complimented the scent while we were on vacation. She's like, that smells so good. It wasn't one that like I fell in love with. I finished 2 different Skylar perfumes. One of them was Pink Canyon, and the other one is Salt Air. And these, sorry, I have to check the time. I have to say, like, I have a 5 sampler pack from Black Friday, and I haven't fallen in love with any of the scents. I've liked them, most of them, and I've already finished up a few, but nothing has been one that I wanted to buy in the full size. So I've enjoyed using them, and I think it's a company in the perfumes. It was like 20 or 25 bucks during like Black Friday sales to sample the 5, which I think is cool. And I do think you get enough out of these to get a nice sample and a nice feel and smell it and all that kind of stuff. But I haven't fallen in love with any of them. And I feel like none of them stick out to me, like whether it's Pink Canyon, Salt Air, whatever the other ones are. I'm kind of like, they're all like, oh yeah, that was fine, but nothing I've fallen in love with. So that's sort of my thoughts on their perfumes so far. During the, whatever it has been, a month or so since I've done Empties, I guess I've used 4 of the Common Heir Vitamin C capsules. I'm trying to use them more. I realized they do have an expiration. In my mind, I didn't think they did for some reason since they're individual capsules, but apparently they expired in May 2022, so 3 months ago. So I've been trying to use one like here and there. So I throw these little guys in here, and they're biodegradable, which is great. And I think the vitamin C serum is fine. I do have like freckles and stuff, but I wouldn't, and I do think I have the beginning of some melasma around my lips if I really look. But I haven't, not to the point that I feel like I have an issue with it yet. So I don't really know where I'm going with that, but the vitamin C serum in these has been fine. Sometimes I feel like the scent I'm not like totally in love with. It's more or less unscented, but it's a little funny, the scent. But also now I'm working with a product that's expired, so I can't fault the product because it's my own fault that I let it, sorry, fixing my light here for a second, that I let it like reach expiration. So we'll see. I do like the concept though of like the little capsules. All right, we're nearing the last few products. Earthwise Beauty Cistus and Moonlight Face Mist. This was a sample that came with one of my orders. I already used a full size of this and I did not like this face mist. Not a big fan of the scent, so I used this up, but I wouldn't buy it on my own choice. All right, this was a sample my friend gave me. It says Laurel Day Balm, but it wasn't that. It was actually the Josh Rosebook Vital Balm, the blue balm that smells like blue tansy, and I really liked it. She gave me a nice, good sample. The smell was beautiful, and her and I had compared, like through texting, the Mehalani Moonlit Glow Balm, and she was a huge fan of the Josh Rosebook Vital Balm, both blue tansy balms. And I used a Mehalani Moonlit Glow Balm in full about 6 months to a year ago. And my friend purchases this one over and over, and I liked this Josh Rosebook Vital Balm much better. I found the Mehalani Moonlit Glow a lot more greasy and thicker and stuff, whereas I found this one to be a lot more like mousse-like and fluffy, and it was really nice. If I were to, I don't know if I would buy it because I have so many moisturizers, and I'm not sure a balm is my top choice for facial moisturizers, but this would stick in my mind as a balm that I really like the smell of and the consistency, and I really enjoyed using it. So it was cool to get that sample from my friend Tina. All right, I have, oops, I guess I had another little vitamin C thing. So I guess I used it 5 times since we last did an Empties. I have finished one of these before. It's just a sample size of the Routine Natural Deodorant Superstar, Magnesium, Charcoal, and Prebiotics. and you have to wipe it on your armpit. It's like a sample size. It came as a gift with purchase. My same friend had given me her sample. She didn't want to use it or didn't like it for some reason and had barely used it, if at all. And I had already used one of them and really liked it. So finished this one up while traveling. It worked really well. It definitely has like a unisex scent. And I liked it. I don't think I would repurchase it because I don't like to have to put my deodorant on with my fingers. I definitely prefer a stick. And I've liked Native brand, and I'm using a Schmidt's one right now that's working well. So this was great for travel and stuff, but I don't think I would go out of my way to repurchase. Oh, there's another. 6. All right, they're hiding. Okay, I have 2 products left. All right, this is the Greenhouse Glow Antioxidant Mask from Live Botanical. It was a sample or a smaller size, and I love Live Botanical, and it's the first time I'd used this mask. So I used it one time, liked it, but I don't usually have like a huge experience after using something once unless it's truly, truly noteworthy or something. I brought it while I was traveling, and so I used it once, and then I brought it while traveling, and it like completely changed after I flew, and I don't know if like moisture was sucked out of it based on the flying or what, but like the color changed, the consistency changed and everything. So I would probably buy another small size or a full size to like try it again in the future, because I feel like I got cheated out of really like using this. So I can't really give you like a great feedback to, I didn't dislike it, but I didn't have enough of a chance before it's like content or like substance changed to really render like a fair opinion. So I'm kind of like, the curiosity is still there for this mask. So who knows what kind of purchasing I'll do for Black Friday or what I'll ask for Christmas and stuff, but that is potentially a mask I would ask for, like in a full size or a small again, to like try some more. Now we come to my final product, and I loved it. It was the, Graydon Face Glow Tinted Moisturizer, Primer, and Illuminator. This was part of September, so a year ago, 2021 Beauty Heroes box. That was your anniversary box. It had like 5 different products. This was one of them. I had used it during the month I tested it and put it away, and then it came up in my rotation to use in full. I used it in full, and I loved it. The smell is like dessert, almost like buttercream or something, and I wouldn't think that I'd want that smell, but it was amazing. Was approved by my daughter. She loved it. Every morning when I did skincare, when she was in the bathroom with me, she would need to put some on because she loved the smell of it so much. I'd have to like give her little amounts. I'm like, I don't want you to take all this, you're 2. And it would like do a little tint on her face. So it is like a light tint. Beautiful consistency, like a light to medium weight moisturizer. And it was beautiful. I would definitely repurchase this again. Like I said, I have so much like facial moisturizers to use in my collection that I won't be repurchasing something like this anytime soon. But this was like, as Beauty Hero says, a hero product. This was a hero product for me. I was so intrigued by like the system, like the delivery system was like a pump. And I felt frustrated because I couldn't dig out the remaining of the contents like I normally do, as you can see. So I had my husband try to like break it apart and like figure it out. And what we came to determine is there's like a few different like pumps and pieces, and I think we determined like there's a thing on the inside, so every time you pump it like pushes up in the inside, like a push pop, if you remember those from like the 90s or whatever, and it pushes the product up. So if I can give you any advice, if you have this, don't waste your time taking it apart like we did, because when we did open it up, it was like pushed all the way to the top and there was like barely any product at all. So it was a really great delivery system in the sense like I saw that we got nearly all of the product, and I think it stayed really fresh because it was such like a closed system. So just a random assessment there, but huge fan of this product and I highly recommend it if you're looking for a face moisturizer. And it was lovely. That's all my empties. I did this. I actually have like 5 or 6 minutes to spare before I have to go get my son, so that's good. I have to get his little snack ready and stuff. This was a little bit speedy, but in the end, it looks like I was close to half an hour anyways. So I hope you enjoyed my empties video. I always love doing these and I love having empty products. I hope you enjoyed it. Please give the video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it or found it helpful. And I look forward to doing a video soon on the September Beauty Heroes box. Mine is not here yet, but as soon as I get it, I'm hoping I can do a video on it and see what the box is for this month. So thank you for watching. Would love to chat with you in the comments below, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.